Hello, Monica, my good friend, dear friend from Southern California. Monica, hi.
Rich,
So,
how are you?
I appreciate you being on here, Monica. We've done some coaching stuff together, and we've
Yes,
known each
sir.
other a long time. But I'm going to go through a process, a little version that we've done before, but it's going to be a more upgraded version. So, thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
looking forward to it.
And yeah, and so the promise here is you're at the right place, Monica, because what I'm going to share with you is something that has completely changed my life in the past, and it's completely changed my life. And anywhere I've applied this has completely changed or literally transformed my life. And it's literally transformed the lives of hundreds, I'd say now thousands of people around the world. And I believe, if you're open, I believe it's going to transform your life and the rest of you guys that are around the world in Europe and Canada and the US, I believe it's going to help you too. So this could be one of the most important conversations or shifts training or shifts that you've ever had. Is that good?
Let's do it.
Okay. So welcome. Okay, thank you. So you're in the right place. Okay, so a couple little rules. I'm making little notes here. I'm looking at the time. Okay, so Monica, like everybody who's listening to this, a couple rules. All I'm asking you to do is to be open. Are you willing to be open? Okay, and just give it a try. Okay, that's all. And what works for you, you can keep it, and what doesn't work, you can throw it out. Is that good?
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay, so I want to talk to you about something very exciting for me. My story I shared with everybody. You're going to get the download from was it this morning's masterclass? My story. So I won't get into belabor it too much. But the bottom line is, as a kid, I got and about 20 years old, got a chance to go to Japan, meet with some masters, and ended up training there for over a decade. And some of the things I learned, the secrets of if you will, of energy and vibration and frequency, I learned in Asia, studying with the masters for about 12 years. But I didn't quite understand it in the beginning. But when I did begin to apply it, I only applied in the beginning, Monica, just to my martial arts. Okay, so I'm living in Japan and I was in this kind of funk, and I'll explain this. But I moved up in this higher level of consciousness for I'll call this my martial arts. And I applied this energy frequency that we're going to do in a minute, this transformational understanding to that. And I went from a complete failure, never won a match. And in a very short period of time, I won a local, national, and then international. I became an international martial arts champion in a very pretty short period of time. And it was easy. Now, the other areas of my life didn't change too much, but that did. I didn't get it. So fast forward a few years later, left Japan in the early 90s after an earthquake in Japan. And I came back here and I started a home-based business. And about 4 years into my business, I made no money, living on my brother's couch, completely broke. And and I decided, what if that thing, which I thought this little idea, moving up in consciousness, and we'll talk about level 2 and 3 in a minute. Level two, sorry, and level 3 in a minute. But I did this thing and I moved up to this level 3. And remember, that's the key. The Holy Trinity. So, and I did that towards business. Now, here I wasn't making any money for 4 years. No money. 800, 1,000 bucks a month, 1,200, living. And my rent then was on my brother's couch. Extra room was 600 bucks. So it wasn't so great. But again, I applied the same thing and moved up to this third level. What is this third level? Keep you curious. Hold on. When I moved up in business, my income went from $1,000 a month to almost $100,000 a month in less than 2 years. Okay, 100-fold. I'm not promising for all you guys that are listening that. Obviously, I can't promise that. But I can tell you, all I can tell you is this: when you apply what I'm going to share with you, it's like literally the universe opens up for you. You become a mirror for the universe, and your goals and dreams and desires start to manifest almost with ease. Would you like to know what I did?
I'd love to know what you did.
That was a tease. Okay. So, but what I didn't know is that I just needed to do a shift, not just in a couple areas, let's say martial arts and money, that I could use this shift for me, who I am. So, what we're talking about today, guys, is and you, Monica, too, a core identity shift, not a shift in these little areas, but a complete shift in who you are, who you see yourself to be, the most important thing you could ever do is your self-image, self-concept, or self-identity. Maxwell Maltz, the guy who wrote 30 million copies later, Psycho-Cybernetics, he said that you'll never outgrow or perform or outdo or out-succeed your self-image, right? Whatever you want in life, you're stuck with yours. But if you change that core of who you are, you can change everything. Okay. So I'm going to share. Now, what is this level 2 and 3 I'm talking about? Now, a lot of this you've heard, Monica, so I appreciate you being on today. We're going to talk about what is level 2, what is level 3, briefly, and what is this shift? I'm going to tell you, I believe it's the most important shift a person can ever make in their life. Most of you listening have never heard of it and never done it unless you did it unconsciously. This is not taught in the normal world very much. What is the shift from level? Oh, let me go even further. I'm going to go a little further. Now, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go to the shift because shift happens. So 4 levels of understanding or consciousness, levels of consciousness, level of understanding. We started here. Often people start out as a victim, and the victim is it's happening to me. There's nothing I can do. Poor me, boo-hoo. Very low energy, apathy. At this point, we want to move up. Most people are here, though, the empowered stage. I call this level 2 on this level of consciousness. Level 2 this is happening to me as a victim. This is happening more from me. This is where I'm making it happen. Maybe it's affirmations and goal setting and visualization, and you do the work, and you if it's to be, it's up to me, that kind of thing. So this is where it comes from me. Then we move up to it comes through me. This is cool. This is where things are happening through me. This is where I'm having goal and life is more effortless. And this is to me, from me, through me, and then as me. Okay, that kind of makes sense so far, right? So we're not going to worry about the victim. We're not going to worry about this stillness, oneness with the universe. We're going to focus on these 2 areas. There we go. So here's level 2 and level 3. Now, many of you have experienced this, I'm sure. You're in this level 2 or level 3. Most people on this call are level 2. Level 2 is the hustle and grind. The core identity of this, the thinking and the mentality consciousness, it's hustle and grind. If it's to be, it's up to me. I got to do it. I got to make it happen. That's what we're talking about. It's from me, I'm going to be in control of what I do. I'm going to change. I'm going to fix. I'm going to focus. I'm going to plan. I'm going to be productive. I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to do my affirmations, and I'm going to do all those things. It's a lot of effort, and it's a lot of stress, a lot of strain, and a lot of struggle. You with me so far? Okay. Not a pretty, most people are there. So the goal is to get up this level 3 consciousness, and the main core identity here is you're in this ease and flow. Things are happening semi-effortlessly. Again, if this is from me, and this is from me, and this is through me. A little more masculine, a little more feminine and allowing. Okay, so let me talk to you a little bit about what this means, Monica, and you guys that are listening. Here it's control. Here it's more surrender. Here it's goals that are not that great. You get your goals and they're not that exciting. Here maybe you got it, and it's like I'll be happy when I get a bigger goal. I got a goal, made $100,000 a year, but I got to make 2. It's constantly gotta. These are beautiful goals. This is control. This is surrender. This is wanting, lacking. Move up here to more having. This is more doing. This is more being. Okay. That kind of makes sense. This is going from your head to your heart. When you're head, you're dead. When you're in your heart, you're smart. So let's show you how to be smart, wisdom wise. Okay. Make sense so far?
It does.
Okay. So, okay. So we're going to do a process in a minute. I want to walk you through a little process that's going to help you go immediately from here to here. And the goal is to be here as much as possible. True?
True.
Because when you're in allowing things, you're in alignment. You're in alignment with the universe. Okay. So, and when you're in alignment, things tend to work out. It's like, here's your will, here's the universe's will, personal will, God's will. And when you align here, you align, you allow, you flow. Where's flows on here somewhere? Whoops. Oh, here we go. Flow. And flow is like a currency. And isn't currency a form of money? A little hint. Okay. You're flowing, and money and circumstances, events, and situations begin to happen almost effortlessly. That was my experience. Again, I was here in martial arts, horrible, shifted to here, immediately became, started winning everything. Did it in business. I applied this to money from here, went from here to here, and everything I touched turned to gold. It was cool. Bought a new home, but, bought a new home, new cars, new toys, all the things, and decades of residual income. Let me talk about a little bit of the shift. I want to give you the shift, but I want to start out by this shift. Some of the greatest people in history have known this and talked about this. It just, they don't teach it. Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. Okay. The great master Lester Levinson used to say, never see things as coming in the future. Okay. Feel it now. The Bible, it's in, let's see, I got a note on that. I think it was Mark. Yeah. Jesus said in one sentence, he said, well, if you pray for something, don't pray that you will have it. That's the future. Pray that you have it now. And if you pray that you have it, you'll receive it. Okay. So that's that never see things as coming in the future. And the other one I love is, pray that you have received it and it'll be given to you. You don't receive the things you desire, you become the thing you desire, right? You become it. You have a goal, you become the goal. You rise to the level of consciousness or energy of the goal. So it kind of makes sense, right, so far?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to help you do it right now, Monica. Do you have something you'd like to work on? And everybody who's listening to this, think of, it doesn't have to be the biggest thing right now. Some, it could be
I mean,
money.
let's just pick up finances, money.
Okay. So let's get the feeling. So you're wanting money. That would be a wanting money. Okay. You're seeking, needing, wanting money. True?
True.
Okay. I'm going to move you up into having. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do is I want you to, instead of like Lester Levinson, the master from the release technique, said, never see things as coming in the future. Because the mind will put it in the future. He said, see it, feel it. He said, literally taste it, possess it as yours now. Put it in your future and its will beingness, and it's always going to keep it there. So let's get that vibration. This is the future, this theoretical future, and this is the now. This is how to become the goal, be the change. You ready? Okay. So everybody following along, you're doing good, doing great. So I want you to sit. If you're driving, that wouldn't be an ideal, but if you're not driving or operating some heavy machinery, sit how you sit when you have it. I want you to get your body in a position and sit how you sit or stand how you stand when you have what you want. Yeah,
Can you also imagine it in your mind, or you have to do it
absolutely.
physically?
Yes, see it, feel it,
Not
taste it.
just
Yes.
physically. Okay.
See it and feel it. Yes, good question. Okay. Sit how you sit when you have what you want, when you have what you want. Okay. Get that physiology of excellence right now and be it right now. And as you sit right now, just see or get the feeling that you already have it. I like to call it the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And then let's get some physiology going. Maybe see what you see and maybe breathe how you breathe when you have what you want. Excellent. And I'll just guide you a little, breathe how you breathe, and maybe see what you see. And none of these are, you don't have to be perfect or right. Anyway, just get an idea. This is kind of how I breathe. This is what I see, and I have what I want. and I have it now. And I feel what I feel, and you sit how you sit. Maybe you relax your body, maybe you relax, unhinge your jaw. Just kind of get the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Breathe how you breathe, especially breathe. Breathe into your heart center. Let go of any wanting and move into a feeling of have it now. And how would you sit if you had what you want? Is that how you would be, Monica, right now?
Yes.
Okay. No, that's okay. And maybe you'd be smiling or you'd be like, wow, surprised, elated. Get the feeling as if it's already done. Let's get to the doneness of it. The feeling of the wish fulfilled. So instead of thinking to a goal or towards a goal, think from the goal, from the end. Now there's a process if it helps you where you go past the goal. You've already achieved it and it's like a couple weeks later. You could do that if that feels great. And how are we doing, Monica?
Good.
Good. So give me some words to describe your experience, what you're feeling right now. Are you more relaxed or peaceful or
Yeah, those are good words.
okay, so what would be some words you would say? Some words or your words or some different words?
No, I mean those words, but just like lack of stress, no stress,
Mm,
just a knowingness,
mm,
um,
mm.
assurance, assured.
Assured. I'd like you to
Good,
move it
good.
up a little bit to the feeling of the get kind of to the doneness, but I'd like you to do something different. Instead of seeing yourself just as money, I'd like to see yourself as you being the kind of person, be, that's the word, to be the kind of person that has the money. Be the kind of person that has your goals. See yourself. Now it can be associated or disassociated, meaning you can see it from your own eyes, or you can see yourself out there like on a in a movie or on a stage or a picture. Either one is fine. The
I
wish
had put
fulfilled.
myself, I had put myself in like the house that I saw myself in.
Mm, mm. So what is anything? What does the house look like? What does it feel like? You see see what you see? What are you seeing or hearing or feeling?
Yeah, I got, what the floor would look like, what,
Mm.
what it overlooks, just more detailed, and what that could feel like.
And then awesome. So move from what it could feel like to what it does feel like now. Because in your
Mhm.
mind, you could decide literally if it's now, you could put it in the past, you could put it in the future, even though it's fully in the present now. That fullness, if you can't get the fullness of now, and the future is just in your mind, so you can imagine and feel anything you choose. And it's told up. So get the feeling that you're successful, maybe, or happy, I don't know, popular, loved, whatever it is. I do this, the feeling that I'm loved, I'm happy, I'm content, the feeling of maybe satisfaction. Hmm. And how does that feel for you?
Relaxing.
Relaxing. And feel it real. And it's just a choice. And see yourself as being the kind of person who can make goals and be happy. It's just a decision. So, Monica, you're a person that's caring for other people. You're a very compassionate, feeling, caring person. I know that about you, true. And you can just keep your eyes closed if you don't mind. Thank you. So, right, you're a caring, compassionate person, empathetic, if you will, right?
Hmm.
And I'd like you to notice that you're being empathetic. You are naturally to people, true?
True.
Friends, family. animals, you know that you're involved in that kind of work and you love that.
Mhm.
Okay. And also, I want you to be aware of, if you will. First of all, is that true about you?
True.
Okay. And I want you to notice that you are a people too, meaning you're compassionate towards people. Okay. But you are a person. You are a people, a person also.
Yes.
Okay. So so that allows you to give that compassion to yourself, not just other people and animals and friends and family, loved ones. You can give that to yourself because you're a person. Be compassionate towards yourself. And let me know when you feel that compassion or satisfaction towards yourself also.
Okay.
Nice. That was a yes, right?
Hmm.
Thank you. Awesome. And those guys, those of you that are listening from around the world or following along, you're doing a great job. Fantastic. The feeling of the wish fulfilled, the goal accomplished. And the only reason you can take a look, everybody, the only reason you want the goal is you want this nice, beautiful feeling. That's the reason we want a goal. That's the big cosmic joke. We want a goal so we can feel good. And the great thing is you can feel good now. And the more you're vibrate, would you say you're in level two or level hustle and grind now? Or do you feel like more you're like a little more relaxed and ease and flow? Monica?
The latter.
Ease and flow. Beautiful. Okay. So just take a few, just as you move into more alignment and allowing and more letting go and surrendering, feeling of trust. Again, the most important thing is that you get this feeling of you, this image or picture or image or feeling, any of those are fine, of you being happy and successful, smiling. People are coming to you, high fiving you, hugging you, whatever it is for you that lets you know that this is great. This is it. And you can do this because you can think of anything you want in your mind. It's unlimited, anything, the past, the present, the future. And just bring that into the net, into the present and just feel good now. Now, how's that feel for you, Monica?
Good. Very relaxing.
Feel peaceful, calm,
Hmm. Hmm.
energized. Great. So those of you who are following along, I really appreciate it. So Monica, when you're ready, just take a nice breath, deep breath, and kind of come back to the now, the other now. Thank you. I appreciate you doing this, Monica.
Thank you for letting me do it.
And how do you feel? How was that? Do
Super flowy.
you feel, does it feel, do your goals, let's say money now, feel more possible now or less possible?
More.
Okay, more possible.
Hmm.
Feel less hustle, struggle, worry, and all that down here?
Right. Definitely.
Definitely. Okay, good. So that's the beginning. And in the course we're going to do, as you know, Monica, the course, we kind of teach you how to do that. And we teach you how to not only do that as a technique, but we show you how to literally master that so you become that. And that's, again, the most important thing is you become the kind of person. The number one most important thing that I've experienced in all of personal growth, personal development is one thing, and that is your self identity, who you see yourself to be. That's level three. Great, wonderful, happy, satisfied, all those inner feelings. And the big cosmic joke is when you get there, it's so much easier because the outside begins to reflect, is a reflection of the inner.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Monica. Thank you for doing that.
Thanks,
Thank
Rich.
you for volunteering.
Appreciate it.